Let's take a look back through the past 5 years of our developing friendship with the town of Cirencester, all the way through to the signing of the agreement with their town council. And we're looking forward to continuing our friendship with Cirencester and the friendly people of Bathurst. Let's take a look back through the past 5 years of our developing friendship with the town of Cirencester, all the way through to the signing of the agreement with their town council. And we're looking forward to continuing our friendship with Cirencester and the friendly people of Bathurst. Let's take a look back through the past 5 years of our developing friendship with the town of Cirencester, all the way through to the signing of the agreement with their town council. And we're looking forward to continuing our friendship with Cirencester and the friendly people of Bathurst. Let's take a look back through the past 5 years of our developing friendship with the town of Cirencester, all the way through to the signing of the agreement with their town council. And we're looking forward to continuing our friendship with Cirencester and the friendly people of Bathurst. Let's take a look back through the past 5 years of our developing friendship with the town of Cirencester, all the way through to the signing of the agreement with their town council. And we're looking forward to continuing our friendship with Cirencester and the friendly people of Bathurst. Let's take a look back through the past 5 years of our developing friendship with the town of Cirencester.
Righto.
Hello everyone and welcome to the International Handover for Bathurst Gravel 2024. This International Handover is happening from here in Bathurst, Australia, and also from Cirencester in the UK. A good way to start would be by introducing everyone. So I'm Harry and I'm from Cirencester and I'm currently in Bathurst on an exchange. Jen?
I'm Jen Arnold from Bathurst, and just part of the friendship, I guess. I've, with my partner, I've travelled backwards and forwards between Cirencester in the UK and here in Bathurst. And you can see on the Cirencester screen is my eldest son, William, holding the microphone.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Sam Webb. I'm from Bathurst. I've been one of the organisers at this end on the Bathurst Rotary Gravel event. And, been talking to a few of you over there on BBC Radio. So I know a couple of you quite well by now. It's been a great day.
And
Beautiful.
I'm just here in the background.
I hear it's been a lot damper than over with you than it has in England, which is unusual because it's normally the other way around. And we're hearing about the beautiful weather in Bathurst and it's miserable here. So we've got a little bit of payback.
Bit of a switcheroo
there.
Yeah,
bit of payback now.
Pristine conditions.
Yes, I did spend some time talking about how good the weather was. So you're getting even with us today. And we've got one more guest here. This is...
Rob Barlow. Jess Jennings was able to cajole me into coming up with a great idea of running an event in Bathurst, and the collaboration with you guys in the UK is just amazing. And we've just completed a really big day of great cycling. A lot of people went out on course not really expecting anything much, but they had a great time. So yeah, my name's Rob Barlow. I'm from Rotary here in Bathurst.
And I'm Lord Bathurst. I suppose I'm the instigator of the whole friendship initiative. So in many ways, I'm at fault for this. But I think that it's been a delight to have David Shirley and Jess Jennings over here for this, not just for this event. We've seen almost everything, whether it's been old Roman villas through to cybersecurity firms, through to hydrogen engines, electrical takeoff, vertical takeoff aeroplanes, and much more. So I think it's been a really successful trip, looking for opportunities that could be taken up in Bathurst, and we're very much looking to link the businesses together in the town.
We've shown them a few pubs too.
I don't believe it for a moment, Lady Bathurst.
Yeah, we don't do that sort of thing in Australia. I can only reiterate Lord Bathurst's sentiments there, that it's been a fantastic exchange. They've been extremely generous hosting us, and we've seen some fascinating businesses. In fact, a lot of global businesses that are actually based here in Cirencester and do have genuine potential to connect with Australia and potentially with Bathurst. So delighted to see another aspect, that being sport, being a part of this friendship arrangement. And we're about 20 minutes away from getting our cycling event going, and it should be fantastic. The grounds here are absolutely extraordinary and generally not able to be accessed for bicycles. So it really is quite a special event to be able to get out there on a bike at Cirencester Park, courtesy of Lord and Lady Bathurst. Thank you.
Well, it's been a pleasure. We've got a circuit which starts just behind us, and you can see the flag also in the background, which is about 7.5 miles long when I first of all suggested the route, but I think it's been tweaked here and there, so might be a bit longer, might be a bit shorter, but it'll be a very enjoyable ride. I don't say it's going to be a testing route, depending how fast you go, but I think it will be a really pleasurable ride.
It's very, very difficult.
It's extremely hard. It might be avoiding polo horses during the day that might be the challenge, but it's a big place. General manager's here as well from Bathurst Council.
So I was going to say, I'm going to step aside to let David. So I just want to send lots of love to Bathurst, and I think that we're going to be seeing you sooner rather than later. So
Thank you, Lady
Thank you.
Bathurst. I'll see you in 2 months, and I think we'll see you beyond that.
We'll be down in August.
Are you going to get on your bike now, Lady Bathurst? Is that why you're dashing
Yes,
off?
I'm
You're
just
going to get on your
have
bike?
a warm up.
Yes, good on you.
The only thing I'd say about the racetrack is, yes, it's supposedly dry here at the moment, but Jess doesn't know there is actually a really good water hazard in the middle of the track. So that should sort the boys out from the councillors. So, but g'day to everyone back home.
I think the other point being is we're in the middle of our Cotswold show field at the moment, and I've also got my the Royal Bathurst show tie on today, especially for the occasion. So I thought it all links together with our show here and the show in Bathurst. So that's a little bit of a link as well.
Absolutely.
Nice,
And one
cool.
more introduction I'd like to make is the current Mayor of Cirencester Town Council, Sabrina Dixon. And this is Sabrina. Welcome.
Yes, hello. It's nice to see everyone. This is going to be a great event today, and it's great that we've got better weather than you guys for once. Yeah, really exciting.
Good to meet you, Sabrina.
I just want to say a big thank you to all the people in Bathurst and Cirencester that have put in all the effort for this event, and also for the wonderful week that I think you guys have had in Cirencester, and all the effort showing you all of our amazing businesses and places to visit.
Indeed. Thank you.
Beautiful.
So we've got quite a good setup here today. We've got a coffee van, and how many people are we expecting today?
I think
Nearly 300.
300. Bloody hell. Do you know if there's any Australians racing today?
Well, I'm here.
You racing?
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
And Leah's also racing. She's from
Yeah.
Bathurst, but is living and working in Edinburgh, but has come down here
Okay.
to especially cover everything that we've been doing. Seriously, I was going to say just for the bike ride.
I don't think
but
anyone will
live.
be able to beat me to the polo club for lunch. I'm quite certain.
Are you racing today, Lord B?
I'm not racing. No, I'm afraid not. No, I'm going to watch, supervise, manage,
Have a couple of coffees.
test the facilities that they've got here.
Beautiful.
There's a dedicated viewing area, I might add.
there?
Yes, there is a special hospitality area there. So they have bird's eye view of the circuit, and everybody going past, you'll be able to clock us all those times we go around, both of them.
What time are you looking for today, Jeff?
Well, I'm looking for about a 12:30 lunch. Yep.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So we've got about 17 minutes until the race. Doesn't look like many people have turned up yet. Hopefully we get some more coming soon.
Behind us there.
Was there? Okay, beautiful.
Starting to build. But it is from 10 till 4, right? So
Yeah,
there can
yeah.
be some late starters
And it's
for that.
multiple loops, I think, isn't it? You
As
just
many laps as you want to do.
that's beautiful.
Yes, I think there'll be a great mixture. There'll be some people as to what one might refer to as the professional riders, but it's also very much
Present.
I might be having some difficulties joining the Zoom. So whilst we just wait for them to sort of see if that internet recovers, maybe if we pass to Rob and he can talk more about the events that have happened today.
Yeah, with pleasure, Harry. The whole startup and running 3 events has been a pretty incredible experience. The Together for Life ride absolutely topped the day, I thought, because we had probably only about 20 kids on course, but they just had the greatest time. They really and the feedback I got from the kids that really do know about riding was that they just loved the course.
Yeah.
And it was a just fairly straightforward from our point of view, no tricks or hazards, all that, but yeah, they had a lot of fun. So that's a family-based event that I really hope will grow. And then the 1 hour started off with much ado, in the sense of my anticipation, nothing to do with the do of any troubles or anything. But I was super excited to see about 40 people line up for that event. And It was just lovely.
Can you hear us through here?
Looks like
I think we're back.
Hello?
Yeah, there we go. We can see you.
There we go.
You got sound on. There we go. I think we can hear you.
Turn right into this road.
There we go. Yeah, we can.
We've just lost our browser, but we've got the phone, so we can keep going in sort of a selfie formation, I guess.
Give us a landscape here. There we go.
Yep, that's good.
Plan B.
So I'm not quite sure where we lost you or
No.
what happened or where I think we were just talking into a camera and nobody heard or saw us.
It only dropped out for a short while. We heard quite a lot of the conversation. That was good. You were describing how people were arriving round over behind you, and Robert started telling the feed about the rides that we'd had here in Bathurst.
Okay. So that wasn't too bad. We were just talking about the stalls you guys had down there. How did the rain deal with that?
Stalls, you mean the market and festival stalls and all that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it affected drastically, really. We fizzled from, a potential of 25 stalls in the market festival area down to a very solid 4 very stoic people that turned up. But luckily, we had a little bit of booze, a little bit of alcohol on offering at the end of the ride and the race. So it was it just turned out perfectly, and we had great music and a really good vibe at the conclusion of what was a very muddy and wet experience for everyone out on course. So yeah, it was just a fabulous day.
Wonderful. Harry, I think our computer is trying to get back in. Would you mind letting us back into the call?
Yep, of course. Just bear with me.
This meeting is being recorded.
Can you see us back on the TV again?
Yeah.
Yeah? Beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I think if we just wait for that to join again. It's not going to work. Okay. We will just try and sort this out and come back in a minute. Just bear with me. Right, and we're back. The joys of everything going live. So we seem to be.
Can you hear us? Testing.
Yep, we can hear you perfectly fine. Yep.
Beautiful.
Good. We're
back.
On.
We're back.
Not quite sure what we're going to talk about, as we seem to have talked about an awful lot of things, but we don't know whether you heard any of it. So.
Can we talk about us coming to Australia
Absolutely.
in August? We're really looking forward to that.
We'll pop the kettle on.
Sorry?
We'll pop the kettle on for you.
Well, I hope so, and I'll be needing biscuits by then too.
Indeed.
Yeah,
And we're really looking forward to seeing you all and reconnecting with everybody in Bathurst and just yes, it's going to be very, very special. And I think we're coming over for a week, aren't we?
That's the plan, yes.
Yeah,
at the
so
moment.
definitely
We've
put the
still got a
kettle
lot
on.
of fixing up to do and sorting out dates and times.
We're
and
hoping that if you
everything
could
else.
just organise the weather to be a little bit warmer than it was in May when we were last there in 2015.
Oh yeah, if you're coming in May, it's a bit of a pot shot what the weather's going to be like. But August, you should be safe.
August should be quite nice,
No.
shouldn't it? Well, reasonably
Oh.
nice.
Fingers
No,
crossed.
but if the
You
weather
never know.
hadn't been,
It'll
the
be
weather
cold.
hadn't
There's
been so
nothing
miserable.
surer you'll get a frost. Yeah. But
Exactly.
when you come to Bathurst, am I allowed to ask a question?
Sorry?
Can I ask a question? That when you come to Bathurst, do you have a homestay to go to? You know, Rotary is renowned for their hospitality, and I'm just wondering if you have organised any accommodation or whether you just need a homestay or not.
Oh, you're very kind. We usually stay at Bishop's Court, don't we?
Well, we haven't got
but
any
we
plans
haven't
at all. To be honest, we've only been talking about this for 2 days.
We'll pop a call into Christine and
Yeah.
just make sure for
Yeah,
you.
make sure.
Yeah,
that'd
no,
be
maybe
good.
you could let Christine know that we're imminent.
Yeah.
And she'll know to get in the yogurt. Do you know, it's one of the things that I remember the most. I mean, it's terrible, isn't it? Food orientated. But you had literally, it is the most beautiful yogurt I have ever tasted in the entire world.
Oh,
But
Australia.
And good wine too. Very good wine.
No question. No question. We've got a brewery. Since you were here last, the Reckless Brewing has started brewing here in Bathurst locally. So we'll have to take you for a visit there as well. Plenty of new businesses. Yeah.
Is that all locally sourced products to brew with?
As far as I know, they brew on site here in Bathurst, and a lot of it is locally sourced. But it's one of only 2 breweries in Australia that have women as their brewers.
Really? Well, we'll have to bring some of our
well, to be
our
absolutely
local brewery beer over.
to be absolutely honest, our little brewery here is run by a woman. She is the actual sort of maltster, and I know they've been in contact with one of the breweries in Bathurst. You name the 2 of them, I'll tell you which one.
So Reckless Brewing is the one that I'm talking about, and Cosmo is the other one, I think.
Yeah.
No, it was Reckless. They've been in conversation to see whether we can't actually get a Cirencester brew being brewed in Bathurst and vice versa. Obviously, shipping the beer backwards and forwards is not sensible, but you can ship the hops and the barley through. And we've actually just brewed a beer which is called Bathurst Best Beer, very original, which is our first attempt to use some of the organic barley grown on the farm into sort of a direct link into the food chain, as it were.
We could bring some over and we can have a beer off.
I think that sounds like a really
I'd like to get in on that as well.
I think it's an orderly queue around the
Probably not a sensible idea, as we'll be way over our weight for luggage. With,
you carry on limit,
Out again.
But yeah, all the joys with working online. But, so you visited Cirencester last year?
Yes.
So I suppose, how did you get into the friendship would be a good thing to...
Well, I started being part of the friendship back in 2018 when Simon King from Cirencester came over to Bathurst the first time. And we just sort of hosted him, made sure that he had somewhere to go, somewhere to stay, people to see, introduced him around, made sure that he had a hot meal a couple of times a week and that sort of thing. So we'd never met Simon before, but just through the friendship got connected with him that way. Then in 2019 he came back a second time and we organised the Mount Panorama Punish. So Simon came over and ran the Punish, one hot lap around Mount Panorama, around the motor racing circuit, but it's a running race. And earlier in 2019, my partner Stephen and I had been over to Cirencester and visited with Lord and Lady Bathurst and spent time in Cirencester. So it's been a lot of backwards and forwards between Simon and myself, and now William over there as well. So that's sort of how we came to be involved with the friendship. A genuine friendship.
I think that's the one thing. The one thing that we want to get out of this is people actually connecting between both Bathurst and Cirencester and forming those genuine connections. And I suppose it's also, trying to have that the confidence to be able to go that far And as you've noticed and is on the stream, that William is currently over in Cirencester and has been over there for just over a year now. I'm just wondering, William, can you tell us more about your trip at the moment? We can't quite hear you.
Got no sound.
Sorry, you're on mute.
Hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
There you go. You're back.
Yeah, so Lord Bathurst and Simon King, both of them helped me get a job here and get my life started here. So I owe quite a lot to them, actually. And I've been lucky enough to travel around Europe as well, whenever I get a day off or a bit of time off work. And it's been spectacular. I've just been to some beautiful places, and Cirencester itself is just a stunning location in the Cotswolds.
William has been working in the Royal Agricultural University and has on a number of occasions helped me and served me at table, directed me in the right direction and all. So he's done that. He's enjoyed life. I don't think he intended to stay quite so long.
No.
But I think the point about the friendship is that young people can come across. Sorry about calling you young, William. Young people.
That's a compliment. I'm happy with that.
Young people can come across and they can come to Cirencester where they're safe. That we can look after them. If there's any issues, any problems, then they talk to us directly. And I know it works the other way around for young Cirencester people going to your wonderful city as well. So you know, that's all part of the friendship and setting it up, particularly with the connection with businesses. That's what we're really looking for.
Absolutely. It's just been, I think the friendship has been such a great opportunity for so many people. It's changed my life. I didn't really see myself living in Cirencester ever, but I've loved it. It's been such a beautiful place. I've met some people that I'll hopefully be friends with for the rest of my life, and it's just been, it's a wonderful thing.
Well, I think that William has probably got the luckiest job and best job in the world, being at the Royal Agricultural University as a young male, and every year there's a new influx of students, of which 50% at least are female. So, you know, talk about, I wish I'd had that sort of job.
You've made him blush, I think, Lord B.
Yeah, that's just the warm weather. That's just the warm weather.
We're in the shade, William.
Do you reckon we can get Simon in to have a little chat as well?
Is Simon close by?
Nice spot, Simon.
Yeah. Simon?
I want to chat to Simon.
Yeah.
So we've got Simon King coming in now. He was one of the key organisers of this event today. He's been very important in getting this up and running, and the friendship as well. Welcome, Simon.
Welcome, William. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Along with Andy Cook. Yeah.
So, whereabouts is he?
I've been trying to get. He's a bit busy at the moment, but I'll try and get him in a sec, and can have a chat.
We've got about 1 minute till the race starts.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
yeah. Well, the course is opening then, but I mean the people are sort of coming in, so they can start any time they like.
Beautiful.
In a way, but that's the official opening time.
Yep.
How did it go down there?
It was wet, Simon. This is Rob.
Oh, was it? I was looking at the weather, thinking, oh no.
Yeah. So it was muddy. We had a lot of mud up the back of a lot of riders' backsides, if the proverbial, and right splattered all over their faces and everything. But it was a lot of fun. Everyone really, really loved it. So we've got a great foundation set here in Bathurst for future events.
Brilliant. Well, we've been so lucky. There's thunderstorms coming in tomorrow, and goodness knows what. So we just hit a sweet spot. Unbelievable.
Well, you know how us Brits love to talk about the weather. About a week ago, we were all concerned that the going was going to be too wet, and we were going to have real problems. And then it dried up and looked absolutely great. And then Simon turns around and says, "Oh God, it's going to be somewhere in the region of sort of mid to high 20s today. It's going to be too hot to be bicycling in."
The
We wish. We wish.
Hoo, Simon, boo hoo.
Yeah.
It looks as if the first two have possibly even gone round, or whether they're probably officials, to be honest.
Yeah,
Going out to marshals.
So
Get
should we
those
start
spots.
get a camera on the start line now? How do we want to do
Yeah,
that?
if you want to. I'll have to see who's about and get hold of Andy as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I think
No
what we'll do is
worries.
we'll take a little break while you get set up.
Yeah, absolutely. So
what
we're
we'll do is
gonna
we'll take-
keep going.
So what we'll do is we'll take a little break while you get your other camera set up, and then you can go and sort of film the start of the UK portion of the event.
Beautiful. Will we? I can't see. I don't know how many people are going to start at this moment, but we'll try and get a bit of a 3, 2, 1 sort of thing going.
Yep. So we'll just get that set up now, and we'll be right back.
Yep. Beautiful.
We are privileged to be to welcome you here today. We thank the Lord Bathurst who is give us away, Lord Bathurst. No, he's talking. No. Give us away. Thank you, Lord B. Yay. So some of you may realise, some may not. We've also had a sister event taking place down in Bathurst, down in New South Wales in Australia. I'm quite pleased to say that today we have got much better weather than yours. I think they had 50 degrees rain. We've got 20 odd degrees and burning sunshine. As a consequence of our much better weather here in the UK, we've been joined today as well by the Mayor of Bathurst, Jess Jennings. Jess is behind you. Give me a wave. Everyone say good morning to Jess. And what about our Mayor of Cirencester here as well? Good morning. Hey. So just a couple of things before we head out on course. The course is fully marked for you. You're following red and white arrows on the way round. Nice and simple.
We're about to start here.
We've got you.
Just make sure you. There are obviously other users, road users, no road users today. There are other park users who will be out, so please do take care. If you see any horses or horse riders about, make sure you let them know that you're there from a good distance behind. Give them a call, make sure they know and have seen you. I don't want any arguments between you and a horse, because generally you'll lose. Gary will have to do lots of work for the person, and I'll have to fill out lots of paperwork, and please don't do it. So just go really, really careful. It's not a race today. You are free to do as many or as few laps as you like. Just get out and enjoy this one day that you can ride a Cirencester car. If you decide as you finish a lap that you don't want to carry on and you want to stop, just after the finish line here, the barriers will be open on the right-hand side for you to exit the course and re-enter again. So after you finish your lap, you can pull off, go and have a break, have a coffee, have some refreshments, and then come back on later if you want to. I think that's pretty much it. Jessica's pushing his way to the front with Lady B. Lady B's on a horse, so she's gonna lead you all out. She's obviously gonna show everybody the way around, and she's been very well behaved. And other than that, I'd just like to say thank you again for coming. Hopefully this is the first of an annual event that we're going to run with the parks down in Bathurst in New South Wales. Enjoy the ride. I'll let you say thank you to me. Yeah. It's nice to me. The only other one I should mention really is the guys from Corporate Cloud, cybersecurity guys who have sponsored the event today as well and made it happen. Obviously, the event entry fee was kept as low as possible to get you all out and get you all enjoying the park. So massive thanks to the sponsors. Massive thank you to Lord Lady Bathurst for letting us use the estate. You ready to go? So short. Take your diesel boost mode. Off you go, guys. Enjoy.
I really am on boost.
Good luck, guys.
Look at that shorts and t-shirt.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
A couple of kiddos.
Okay.
There we go. So we've got a few people going through here, all different ages. Good luck. Beautiful.
End at the start. Well.
Right, there we go. Hang on, how do I do this? Like that. Can you see me again now?
We can.
Beautiful. So we've just got.
Oh, no, are they there? Oh, hang on. Where are they? I can't see them at first. Hang on a minute. Hi, Simon. Hi, how are you doing?
So there they go around the bend there.
Hi, Anna, how are you? Oh,
It's a lovely spot to ride there, William. I've not ridden there. I've done a lot of running through the Bathurst estate, but that looks a marvellous spot to have a cycling event.
Such a beautiful large area.
See you on the road, guys. Yeah, we'll catch. Yeah, they're probably fitness on now, so I'll get
I'll go away from that beeping. Now I can see Mark Harris over there, so I might get him a microphone and we can do a couple more interviews, I think.
Beautiful. William, how long is the circuit over there?
12, I think.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So I put it in my beard.
Yeah.
So we've got Mark Harris here today.
Hello there. How are you?
Hi, Mark. How are you? Golly, your beard has grown since I saw you last.
Yeah. I'm going for the full Ned Kelly look.
You really are. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's good to see you.
Yeah. So you saw them all ride out?
We just did, yeah. Looks like quite a stunning day you've got there and a perfect spot for riding.
Absolutely beautiful. It's been like this the last 3 days. And so Dave from Bathurst and Jess, we've been telling them that it's always like this here.
Well, it is each time I've been there. It's fine.
Absolutely, it is. I get sunburn every day.
How was your event?
Our event here it was good. It was wet, Mark. It was really rainy today. Not as heavy rain as what they were forecasting, which we were lucky for. But yeah, there was lots of mud out on course by all accounts.
I did the Prudential 100 about 4 or 5 years ago, which is 100 miles around London and Surrey Hills and so on. And when I was training for it, the weather was like this. It was really hot. People said, "Are you going to be all right in the heat?" I was going, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yeah. On the day, it absolutely tipped down. There was fog, there was rain, there was wind. And I hadn't bought myself I was just going around like this, emptying my shoes out every time.
Typical UK.
No, no, it's not really like that.
Just one bad day.
It was a one day.
One bad day.
Yeah. That's all it was. And so you're not cycling today then, Mark?
The reason why is it's a really busy weekend this weekend. So there's loads of stuff going on this weekend. There's badminton horse trial just up the road. We've got the Royal Horticultural Society Spring Show, which is up in Malvern, which is about 50 minutes away. So lots of people are out doing lots of things. And my partner, Joanna, who has a skincare business, she's up at Malvern. So I'm kind of like the support crew. I've got to go and hire a van, half an hour, 40 minutes, and be ready to get her out and take stuff up.
Yeah.
And my back's a bit bad today. Next year. Sure. Are you well, Harry?
Yes, very well, thank you. It's been a very busy few days, but it's been good to see the event going ahead. And it's been really enjoyable in spite of the weather.
Yeah. We had a meeting yesterday with a load of businesses in Cirencester. We were showing to Jess and Dave, and both your names came up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were talking about sort of opportunities for young people and so on. So
beautiful.
Now we were actually at the Growth Hub, which is part of the Royal Agricultural University, as you know. And your name came up, Harry, because we were talking about doing this down there and how you went over and
it's great.
Seemed to have lost you, but hey ho, we gained Will.
Haven't lost him completely.
We've done a switch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's really good to see, just sort of getting more businesses involved and getting that sort of connection between the two. Obviously, you mentioned your partner Joanna with her skincare business, and she's actually had some of her products down here in a local visitor information centre.
You know what? I'll tell you a story. We did a mail shot the other day out to our entire customer base and or people who've ever bought from us. One of the customers, and what it was, she was from Victoria, went up to Bathurst, kind of travelling around. I went into the visitor information centre and bought some of the skincare, and then went back to Victoria, wherever she lives, and then ordered online because she liked it so much. So we gained a customer because we were in the visitor information centre in Bathurst. So thanks for that. International
nice
trade
win.
works.
Yeah, good one. Yeah.
But, in fact, we had somebody the other day who I think they ordered from Australia as well. And this is how good the product is. The postage was more than the product they bought.
That's what I find with sending birthday gifts over to William is I've got to carefully pack what I'm sending you.
Great. Well, it's great to see you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
too, Mark. I'll be there in about 2 months' time. I'm coming over for another visit. Be there mid July.
So, yeah, and I think and Joanna and I definitely think, you know, we'll definitely be over in Australia probably, I don't know, maybe 6-8 months time, something like that, when the weather picks up a bit.
Yeah, fair enough too.
I'm looking forward to meeting a fellow cyclist. That'll be very good. I'm Rob Barlow. You probably can't see me online, but yeah. I'm equally impressed with your beard, but I just want to see how well you can ride a bike as well.
Yeah, mate, don't worry. I know I have to grow this to slow me down, otherwise I'll just rip everybody out. Built in drag.
Yeah.
I will go for a bike ride around Mount Panorama.
Good. Yeah. Well, I'd love to ride with you if we get the chance.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, good to see you.
Beautiful. Thank you for the interview.
Mate, yeah. It looks like they're coming around again. So
Yeah, I'll have to get a bit more of a video of the track.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mind if I take that mic?
Oh, it's
It's all right.
Cheers.
Right. See you, Mark.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'll take.
You want a bottle of water?
I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm still alive. Perfect. I'll give you that microphone. We can around. Here we go.
Hello there. Can you see? I can see now, Jen.
Hi there. How are you?
Oh yeah, I'll be glad when this is over. Oh, you can hear me all right?
We can. Yes, indeed. Looks like a brilliant
Go on.
day you've got there for it, fellas.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Well done.
Yeah.
The infrastructure
So do
and
you
stuff
ride
that
it?
you've got set up.
Yeah, have you been showing you around what's up here?
Oh, we saw the start shoot
So-
there.
But he's got some entertainment. Oh, kiddie, sort of. You oldie time traditional game.
I'll have to I'll take him around for a walk.
Take around for a walk. What Andy set up. He's put a lot of effort into this. Of course, the weather helps. But yeah, and of course, people are sort of flowing in. So I think there's sort of the idea is they do a circuit or so, and then have a break, then coffee, whatever, and then go out again. So I think it's interesting, different format, but I think hopefully it's going to work. Because obviously it's not a race. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I think it
gives more people an opportunity to get on their bikes and test themselves out, but just enjoy the day, I guess.
Yeah. Because obviously, there's loads of races everywhere, so we try to come up with different formats. And one of the councillors last night said to me, he said, "Oh, it's very interesting format. We don't normally do it this way." Something we're testing out really, because we originally were thinking about an actual race, a gravel race essentially, and then okay, try and do it more family friendly. We've got the support obviously of the county council through their travel grants, so that was a great help. Initially it came, the grant funding from the town council, and that was enough to sort of think, the model probably hopefully will work and will attract local people to the ride. And then we talked to the district council and they sort of came on board, which again sort of gives you a bit more enthusiasm, encouragement, more enthusiasm to get the event going. And then finally the campaign, which David with talk about your travel side and the infrastructure you're building, David, the council.
Yeah, so we're currently building a 26-mile cycle spine through the centre of the county. So we're about halfway through building that, which is a dedicated cycle path from the north of the county right through to the south of the county. So real big £50 million investment, because it costs a lot of money to put that sort of thing in, sadly. But huge investment going in cycling. So hopefully events like this just encourage people to think about cycling a bit more, particularly when the weather's like this.
That's the challenge, getting on your bike when it's hot. Yeah. So over there, did you do the whole circuit, or how long were people riding in the rain? I bet it was pretty miserable at times, wasn't it?
It was quite active. So they had 3 events going on here. They had the Together for Life, the 1 hour, and the Bathurst Gravel. So they did 3 different events for different age groups and different ways of participating. But it was quite active throughout the entirety of the day, starting at around 12 o'clock, and then going all the way around till 5:30. But yeah, everyone was pretty enthusiastic and enjoying it in spite of the weather.
Yeah. So are you all wrapped up now then?
Yeah, so it's coming to a close now. I think the festival is the festivities towards the end are drawing down, and especially with the weather in it now being quite dark outside, people are starting to go home, which is why it's the perfect opportunity for us to sort of hand over the reins to you and let you do your half of the event.
Sorry, I missed that last bit. We got Andy Coates going on about something. Yeah, people on course, so they're coming in. You see, so we got a sort of this rolling start. So I'll wait till it goes quiet. It's promoting our sponsors, Quarter Cloud. So yes, we've had some on top. I'll waffle on a minute, but we've had obviously the grant funding, then we've actually had some corporate funding as well. So Quarter Cloud are a local cybersecurity company. So they've come along as our sort of key sponsors, so our title sponsor. And then we've got Linwoods. In fact, he is an Australian, just down the road from Bathurst. Not exactly where he lives, but just down the road. Yeah. Rob Broadbent. So he's got 8 cafes now around Cotswolds, probably up country a little bit as well, and towards London. So yeah, but he's also got one of his cafes in the Cirencester Marketplace. So yeah, we got the in support as well, which is always helpful, and it's the whole event, yeah, worthwhile really. And so in some senses, you got that community backing and the actual corporate backing as well. Hopefully we'll build it for next year.
I can't wait. It'd be great to see it grow.
Yeah, well, we've got to talk dates. So I think we might end up doing, Jen, is we'll actually have an event in Australia in better weather. So in your summer, whether one side or the other of the summer. And then we'll maybe shift ours to June. Of course, there'll be no excuse for us to come down to you, and then vice versa.
Vice versa. There we go. We've got to leave the 27th of October free, of course. Last weekend in October, I'm always pretty busy with the Mount Panorama Punish.
I'll take you around for a walk.
Okay, you go for it.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Well, thank you guys.
All right.
All good. Can you still hear there?
We can still hear you.
Yeah.
Put this mic back on, and I'll just take you for a walk around the site, show you. You'll see me. How's that?
That's good.
Perfect.
We can see.
Beautiful day today, actually. It's as everybody's said here, we're very lucky, and it's always like this, absolutely. So we've got over here our little sort of stalls for the younger people. Bit of fairy floss there. Can you still hear me?
Yes, yeah, we can. Are there many spectators around? Seems to be a few cars and whatnot.
Yeah, there's a couple cars and things around. There's I think there's probably more riders than spectators today.
That's a good sign, though. That's good.
Yeah, I don't know how many we've got.
As the day progresses, they might have some spectators.
Absolutely. Got NV Coffee stand here supporting the event, which is lovely to see. Yeah, just a lovely sort of couple of bikes to hire in case somebody just decides they want to come for a ride. We've got Ridgeback for kids and also Shimano. So yeah, it's just a lovely little setup here, actually. We've got all our sponsors. What's that?
I said thank you for that, for showing us around. It's great to chat with you.
Yeah, I'll send it back to the TV and we just have a little bit of a regular chat in case somebody else wants to come on.
Yeah, I think we're coming around to the half an hour mark now, or the half past mark. So I think it's time that we hand over the reins to you to take care of the events. And so everyone who is watching can see the activities of your event on Instagram and Facebook at Bathurst Cycles. But I think we're just sort of drawing to the end of our live stream now.
Beautiful. Well, I think we've done quite well then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just thank you to all of our sponsors and everyone who's been able to support the event. We wouldn't have been able to do it without you. It's just we're very lucky today. It's been so good with the friendship and everybody who's come and decided to race, or not race, but ride the track. It's great to see all this support from everybody. So I'd like to give a big thank you to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Good initiative between Bathurst Regional Council and Lord and Lady Bathurst, I guess, really, isn't it? For initiating that friendship and the use of the grounds there at the Bathurst Estate and Charles Sturt University here in Bathurst. So it's
absolutely. Yeah. We've been very lucky with all our sponsors, and beautiful.
Great.
And here's to many more events to come.
Wonderful. Thanks, William.
Absolutely.
Have a really great day.
Absolutely. Have a nice. I hope the weather warms up for you.
I'll go home to bed.
Beautiful.
Good night.
Radio.
Bye-bye.
Bye. How do we finish this up now?
Let's take a look back through the past 5 years of our developing friendship with the town of Cirencester, all the way through to the signing of the agreement with their town council. And we're looking forward to continuing our friendship with Cirencester and the friendly people of Bathurst.